Hey fam, you know what it is, Big Brother John, aka Silverback. Just wanting to literally introduce you to what I'm truly doing, because I've been doing this for maybe 2 years, just doing like small videos, but I've been doing a ton of videos for years now. But those who don't know me, those who really don't understand the concept of you're not in checkmate, keep asking me, what does it mean? And at the end of the day, what it means is that no matter what you are going through, no matter what is attacking your life or what you are attacking to try to make your life better, you are not in checkmate. See, because in the midst of you growing as a person, as you growing as a human being, you're going to go through stressful situations in life. And when you go through stressful situations in life, it has nothing to do with how much money you have, how happy your marriage is, how well your children are doing, or how good your finances are, or what type of house you live in, or how your company is even growing. It all has to do with how you think. People always think of stress as something negative. You're going through a divorce. Your children are acting crazy. You're getting laid off. Things at the job ain't going like they used to go. But people never look at the stressors of success. There's so many people that are not successful because the stress is too great, because they have to do too much planning, or they feel that if they become too successful, the old friends and ways of thinking that they are used to, they would have to change. So you're not in checkmate is pretty much going to tell you that, though, that as you move and as you grow to different levels in life, the patterns of your behavior should change. The pattern of the way you think should change. The pattern of how you behave should change. So you're not in checkmate is basically about you growing into the best person you can be through no matter how stressful the situation that is in front of you, no matter how stressful the relationship is in front of you. And one thing that I sometimes neglect and I don't share is that the most stressful time of your life is when good things are ready to happen. Ain't no, the devil's coming, the devil's not coming. No, it's just stressful because you are evolving to another level. And that ain't a level, more devils. No, another level, a new you. And some of us can't even accept the new us from the next level, because all we're doing is enforcing the old way of thinking that got us to a certain level will not work anymore. We have to relearn, re-educate, pull some things out that only work on level 2 because we on level 3. So what it is, it's a growing process. So you're not in checkmate is basically about through the stressful times in our life that our own brains will shut down and block us from moves we can make. We won't see that move. All we see is the stressor. All we see is the divorce. All we see is that we have to put more money into this business. That's all we see. And we don't see a move on how we can move through that stressor. So what we do, we go back to the drawing board and say, I'm comfortable. And I'm asking each and every one that comes alongside of me and not in checkmate, never be comfortable. I'm not saying be a personality, don't get no sleep, always be grinding, but never be comfortable where you are in life. You know, they say be content. Don't mix scripture with lifestyle. You should not be content with having a high school diploma and you know you need to go to trade school. You should be content on a manual labor job when you know intellectually you can own your own company and you can actually be the boss and stop being the employee. That's what I mean. But people say you should be happy with what you got. Don't you buy into that syndrome. It ain't about being happy with what you have. Be grateful for what you have. Not happy for what you have. Be grateful. Because if what you have is making you happy, you are in trouble. But I just want you to truly understand that you're not in checkmate is a product. Because everything is a product. We try not to think, but everything's a product. It's a product that is for your empowerment. Yours, not mine, not the churches, not the Master Jid, not the Democrat, not the Republican, but you. I believe my calling in life on this earth is to make sure I empower everyone who believes they don't have the power to move. You're not in checkmate because you always have a power to move. But all you need to do is refrain from the stress and sit back. Because sometimes stress can push you in a good area, but most of us embrace stress and it pushes us in a bad area. And we learn to escape through drugs, and we learn to escape through alcohol, and we learn to escape through sex. We learn to escape through Amazon, buying everything. We keep buying them and trying to fill a void instead of sitting back and saying, oh, wait 1 minute. I have value. Why am I here? Why am I drinking? Why am I drugging? Why am I in different relationships every 2 to 3 months? Why do I devalue who I am as a person? And anyone and everything can use me for my resources but me. So You're Not in Checkmate is all about that no matter how the stresses come in your life, you need to take time. You need to take time. They say you should, no, you need to take time. And Brother John need to take time and sit back. And once you sit back and fully understand that you can look at the whole board, this might be stressing you over here. This might be stressing you over there. And I don't want to go in that area. So you need to sit back and say, well, maybe I can take my night and okay, boom. You got another move. I don't care if it's a crawl, it's a move. I don't care if it's just a scoot, it's a move. You always have another move. Either it's mentally, you should be doing other moves, physically, to get that weight off you and get your health up to where you can so you can deal with the stresses of life. That's why I'm so hard on your health, because the healthier you are, the more you can deal with stress. The more you are analytical and cognitive and be able to think, the more you can deal with life. The more you are willing to study and learn and build up your spirit, the more you can deal with life. So You're Not in Checkmate ain't about religion or a political party or a sorority. It's not about any of that. It's about me and you learning our own special value. And that while we're on this planet called Earth, in this environment, that we learn to create the atmosphere we want for our life. That we learn to create friendships that we want for our life. That we learn to create an endeavor in the businesses that we believe that we can push forward and we want for our lives. That we can have the spiritual connection to the Creator that each and every one of us want for our life. And that other people's opinions, including Big Brother John, aka Silver Back, has nothing to do with where you're going in life. See, my opinions and my beliefs and the way I think and the way I work out and the way I spend my finances and the way I invest in my business is good for me. And it might never work for you. But I just want to show you it can be done. If you want to sell flowers, brother. Sister, if you think you need to go start that bakery, start it. But at the end of the day, don't let anything overwhelm you to the point that it's pushing on you like this and you panicking. No, you need to sit back, take a breath, and look at the board of life. Look at it. I don't care if it's a chessboard, but I don't checkerboard. I don't play checkers. I play chess. You know, a little thinking game, because life's about thinking. And you sit back and say, no. No. Because sometimes we get in situations in our life that we'll say, I'll sacrifice. It ain't like I ain't have it before. I'll get it again. Sometimes you don't need to be sacrificing all the time. Sometimes you need to be the one that's getting the value. You need the one to be embracing your work. You need to embrace the fruit that God has for you, the Creator has for you, that strong work ethic has for you, that sound love of yourself has for you, that people who you need around you have for you. Because when you start building this thing and you're not in checkmate, I call it a tribe. Change the narrative. You need to build a tribe. Tribes of lawyers and doctors and people that are influenced with education and fitness. You need to build a tribe to build your life. And you need to be able to bring that tribe something so it can eat on too. Because one thing I've done in the last week, I've pruned everything in my life. There's certain people that's not going to be in my life because they're heavy for me and I've carried them long enough. There's attitudes I've had in my life, I've carried them long enough. There's spending habits I carried in my life, I ain't carrying them no more, I carried them long. There's some spiritual and religious beliefs and traditions that I've held on to since a child that I had to prune them. Because there's nowhere in scripture or this full of dogma, just I had to get away with it. So I'm trying to how you say, invite you to a mindset and introduce myself. Reintroduce myself. My name is Silverback. You know, Big Brother Jay-Z. Big Brother John want what's best for you. And there's nothing you can do to make me stop loving you. There's nothing you can do to make me stop wanting to invest in you. There's nothing you can do to not let me see the value of who you are. Because one thing that no one can take from me is that I have the heart of the Creator, because the Creator is in me. And the Creator says in Scripture that he says a prosperous life for you. If you put your hands to something, it'll grow. If you put your heart to something, it'll grow. That's what the Creator said. He says expect it in. That means he's already expecting great things out of you. So now you have to put the mind on of the Creator and expect great things from you. You, not me, not your mama, not your daughter, not your wife, not your husband, not your boss, not your supervisor, not how many likes you're going to get on Facebook or how many likes you're going to get on Instagram. What do you expect from you? And whatever you expect is what you're going to get. I'm telling you right now, and I'm going to end with this. There are certain systematic systems that already have a product that they're trying to sell you every day that you wake up. Every day they try to sell you on a product of what car you need to drive, what watch you need to wear, what shoes you need to wear, what clothes you need to wear, how you should spend your money, what you should be drinking, what you should be eating. 24/7, they invest. It's called advertising. What's your firm? It's an advertising firm. What do you make? Advertisement. They have an intellectual prowess of understanding what they can do to sway you into buying a product that they want you to buy and make you believe that you need it. That's the first thing You're Not in Checkmate wants to share with you. If you don't need it, don't buy it. If you don't need it, don't listen to it. If you don't need it, don't eat it. If you don't need it, don't wear it. But it only starts with one thing. Getting to know yourself. I wear what I want to wear. You know why? Because I bought it. Me and my buddy was talking this weekend. I've never met so many people that are my age that are buying things that are so superficial. 4 cars, big house, cabin, because it makes them who they are. And let me stop for a minute. I ain't knocking them. If you want to do that, you do that. But the thing that frustrated me, he kept impressing on me that that's what I should do. I should go ahead and get another car. I should go get another camper. I should go get a camper. I should go get a slingshot motorcycle thing. I don't want that stuff. But if that makes you happy, it's cool. But what frustrated me, that's what I should have. I should have a Rolex with diamonds on it. Like Rolex is the most expensive watch you can get. It's not. You better look it up. They got some bad titanium watches that's 1.5 million. And they make Rolexes look like a Timex. But they tell us what to wear. You see, look, just look at society. Look, you can't tell the difference between a man or a woman. You can't tell again the difference between intelligence and non-intelligence. Everyone's following this new wave of things. I'm going to do what I want, drink what I want, wear what I want, whatever I want to do. But you have to understand, whatever you do in this existence, there's consequences. Are you ready? Are you ready to lose? Look, hold on. You constant. I ain't moving that. Are you ready to lose? Are you ready to lose? Could you afford to lose that piece? Because you want to do whatever you want. Yes, you can do whatever you want, but I'm trying to tell you right now, it comes with consequences. So You're Not in Checkmate. Big Brother John, a.k.a. Silverback, is telling you we're going to start a series that's dealing with our mind, our cognitive ability, how we restructure the way we think so we can restructure the way we live. And I'm going to help you as much as possible. But You're Not in Checkmate about bashing, female bashing, daddy bashing, baby mama bashing. It's about getting me together so I can get you together and you get me together. And what we do, iron sharpens iron. But please leave this world on empty. I heard that years ago. If you leave this existence, leave it on empty because you have invested in you. And you deserve that. You deserve it. Invest in you. Love on you. But it cannot start unless you deal with the mind. Or that battlefield of the mind is past the battlefield of the mind. Are you willing to invest? Are you willing to take that time in the morning, that hour, the 45 minutes to an hour, to don't even touch social media, but to invest in your breathing, invest in some reading, invest in speaking to your life, or turning on YouTube and making sure you listen to something with some sound product that can be digested in you to make you a better person, instead of saying who killed somebody, who won a twerk contest, who ripped on who died, what movie star is now on crack, and then what rapper then got shot, or what color is the rapper's hair today, and do you have a polka dot in their mouth. You're Not in Checkmate is all about you, and Big Brother John want to tell you just like this. Yeah, you hear me, because I'm extra hype. That you are not in checkmate. And only how you're going to move to the next level, move to the next piece, and only how you're going to protect your future is how you think. You have to get to your cognitive ability. You have to learn linguistics. You have to learn what you say to yourself. Because sticks and stones may break your bones and names will never hurt you is a lie. There's some words that have been spoken over you and you've been living it. You've been healed up from that cut. You've been healed up from that broken leg. And you don't even think about it. But you still think about what someone told you in first grade, second grade. You ugly, you dark skinned, you yellow, you ain't black enough. Them words have far more detrimental effect to our life than anybody ever beating us, punching us in the face. Words have power. So sticks and stones may break my bones, but keep your mouth shut when you say something to me if you don't want repercussions. Because I'm going to defend myself, not with these, but with this. So whatever you say to me, there's going to be a retaliation of some intellectual stability. So let's break that whole myth that sticks and stones may break your bones, but names on it. Words are powerful. Because it says in Scripture that it was spoken into existence. What? The everything. That the word put on flesh. It even say that in the Holy Quran. The Creator spoke in existence, spoken to. So what are you speaking into existence? What are you speaking into existence about your life? You're not in